those numbers should be pretty good. I mean, after all, the number of jobless has been declining throughout most of 2009. In the month of November, we lost only 11,000 jobs. Only. Okay, for those 11,000 people, it's not an only sort of situation. We've lost 7 million jobs since the recession began. Over 15 million people are out of work in America today.
I kind of wondered when I was single and dating and started to use the internet, does that mean I'm desperate? Anybody here ever had that sort of experience? Does that really mean something that I'm looking on the internet for people? And once I thought it through, I didn't think that indicated any sort of desperation at all. We meet people, and then the hard work begins.
Economic sustainability of these kinds of actions is just as important as environmental sustainability. I mean, if you come up with this fantastic idea and the city can't afford it, or you can only afford it for 1 year, that really doesn't help you in the future. So economic stewardship and sustainability is a part of our vision as well.
In version 3, there's different classifications. There's a basic, which you can become just a green associate, which is a 2-hour exam, and not quite as difficult as the advanced or extraordinary, which is a 2-part 4-hour exam, and you have to have at least one lead project that you've been associated with.
On this, you need to agree to complete emissions inventory, which is look at your carbon footprint. You need to set a target date when you're going to become climate neutral, and take some immediate steps. Our immediate steps were kind of easy because we're required by law now for state buildings to be LEED Silver certified, so that was number 1. And then number 2 is we are doing Energy Star appliances. We're purchasing all those, and we have a state purchasing policy. So this fits in with exactly what we're doing. So it makes sense, and that's a lot of this. It needs to make sense with what you're doing.
A large priority for us is having lots of local products available, and so I'll just speak briefly about some of those that we have. We have local buffalo, which is born and raised and ranched and free-ranged just south of Rapid City. We have local beef, which lives happily on the range overlooking Blackhawk. We have local honey from Beulah, Wyoming. We have local pork that actually is being produced on the reservation by a new company that's actually gone on to get their organic certification, and so it's an certified organic product.
You talk to somebody and you ask them, like, well, how's your relationship with your wife? You know, how's your marriage? And they say, oh, it's sustainable. It's sustainable. That's not very inspiring, right? So we hope for more than that. We're hoping for better than just not being as bad. We think there's no reason buildings can't be restorative.
2003 in the United States, we produced 164,000 million tons of construction debris. Enough material to build a wall 31 feet high, 31 feet wide around the entire coastline of the United States, almost 5,000 miles. The sad part is 90% of that's recycled. They figure right now that about 20% of construction debris